Hi, I'm Sarah from Trail Cooking, and today we're out on the Green River Gorge in Washington State. What we're going to make today is chicken and dumplings, so let's get going and I'll show you how to make a great tasting. Let's take a look at the ingredients that we will be using. First off, we're using a 7-ounce pouch of chicken breast. We have for our dumplings a blend of ready-to-use biscuit mix along with herbs added. We have shelf-stable Parmesan cheese with sprinkling on top. And for our broth mix, we are using one of our favorite recipes off of freezerbagcooking.com, which is for low-sodium chicken bouillon. And then we have our dried vegetables. We've started rehydrating these ahead of time to help save on fuel. It is a blend of dried vegetables that you can get at harmonyhousefoods.com. We also added in some extra dried onion and potatoes from Harmony House as well. What I'm doing right now is adding in 4 cups of filtered water, and we'll get this on the stove. Going to add in the dry broth mix, as well as adding in the vegetables. If you have any water left, that's okay. Just add it in. It adds flavor. At the same time, you'll want to add in your chicken. You can break up any large chunks before you add them in. And what you want to do is put the lid on and let it come to a boil. With all of our ingredients in our pot, we're bringing it to a boil over high heat. And you'll want to check it every minute or so, stirring it. And while it comes to the boil, we'll get our dumplings ready to go into the pan. Now that our soup is coming to a simmer, let's get the dumplings ready. To our dry mix, we're going to add in roughly about a 1/3 cup of cold filtered water. You want to seal up the bag tightly, pushing out excess air as you do. And then basically what you want to do is just knead it until the biscuit mix gets mixed up with the water. We're going to take off the lid. I'm going to turn up the stove just a bit more. We want a really hard boil. Now to add the dumplings, take your knife carefully, stick it in here in the corner and just rip off the edge. And we're just going to add in the dumplings. Whoops! Sometimes easier said than done. Now we're going to cover this, watching that it doesn't boil over. And let it steam for about 3 to 5 minutes. When you're making the dumplings, the purpose of the steam is that it's cooking the biscuits for you and keeps them tender. Also, extra of the biscuit will fall into the broth and help thicken the broth up into almost like a thick stew. And one way to test if they're done is you can gently break it open, and if it's not doughy inside, it's good. I think what we're going to do is turn off the heat and just let it sit here for a couple more minutes and it'll finish cooking. The dumplings are ready, and as you can see, I've served myself up a nice hearty portion, and I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese to it. Nice little topping. And you can see that's a nice big dumpling that I have. Get a nice bite of it. Very good. So this is how you can make chicken and dumplings on the trail. And as always, for more information, visit our blog at freezerbagcooking.com.